We set up a table with cookies, and we asked students that were coming by, so there's Mitch there, his smiling face. we asked students to just try each cookie and tell us which cookie tasted better. You can choose table A, you can choose table B, or you can choose no preference. What the students didn't know is the cookies were exactly the same. They came from the catering service at the college. So if we were purely objective individuals, then 100% of the people would have said that they had no preference. In actuality, only 11% said no preference. Almost everybody liked one cookie more than the other. And we tried to eliminate as many variables as possible and get it down to just one thing. We wanted to test one thing. At table A, we used some very strategic positive body language cues. And then at table B, we used neutral or negative body language cues to see if we could sway which table the people would go to and which cookie tasted better. Of the people that had a preference, almost 2/3 liked the cookie better at the table with the positive body language, which has some cool implications for job interviews. We're a cookie. Okay. There's probably a string of other people that are trying for some of these same opportunities that we are. This was just body language. Just one tweak was able to make a cookie look better and can make us look better. So throughout the principles we're talking here, we're going to talk about some body language ones too, so you can look like a good cookie and not a bad cookie. And it was cool when I presented this at the Big Data Conference because they had cookies in the back. It's perfect. All right, another comment from my own career path. So after the tech support period, I ended up graduating and starting getting into data analytics. And I was a junior engineer, ended up working on a pretty high profile project that had data that the entire organization needed. So it was very important data. And so I found myself working oftentimes late at night or on the weekends. And I thought, this is what you got to do. You just got to put in your time and pay your dues and work hard, and that will pay off for you in the end. So I did that for a couple years in that role. And then I found out through the grapevine that the director thought that I was dirt, that I was like the least valuable employee on the entire team. And it took me back because data, I had goals that I would set at the beginning of each year, and I had customer satisfaction scores with the people that I was working with. My manager seemed happy with what I was doing. The data showed I was doing a good job, but the perception, the gut feel of the director was he's not doing a very good job. That was another moment in my career where I started to realize that working hard is important, but it doesn't get you all the way there. That you have to work hard, but also work smart in order to stand out and differentiate and to get those opportunities coming to you. So I quickly got off that project and had some great mentors and coaching at that time to manage my own career better that started getting me on a better track. So the secret sauce of this, the secret sauce of career hacking is social networks and social capital. And Kate's going to talk more about this here in a second. This is what's going to get you job opportunities. If you think about very high level positions like an executive role, how are they getting hired? Do you think they're going to Indeed.com? They probably have a network of people. Gary Crittenden over at our last company, he was brought in to help save a project, and what was the first thing he did? He started bringing in his own people. I find I do that with myself. As I have a position that I need to fill, the very first thing I do is start thinking about who I know, who's in my network that I could reach out to that could help. And even if I don't know somebody, I'm going to reach out to somebody. So I had a CEO reach out to me just yesterday. He says, I have this analyst position open up. Do you know anybody? So I sent him a list of some individuals. And that's how it works at the upper echelons. There's no reason why we can't do that on the lower level as well. So that's the secret sauce. The secret ingredients in this sauce are the social hacks, the body language, the marketing tricks. All the things we're going to talk about are ways that you can build a network of referrals.